Love, exciting and new. Come on board, we're expecting you. The Love Boat. Sorry, I got carried away.
That is the theme song.
Well done.
And we're so happy to have both of you here. The show, can you believe, premiered 40 years ago this week, so we're so excited to talk to the man who captained the ship for 9 seasons.
Gavin MacLeod, along with Jill Whelan. Gosh, Jill, I love you, and I love your career. I want to talk to you about that. Captain Steubing or Murray Slaughter, I don't know where to begin. We just love
well,
you.
I'll tell Jack Jones to retire after hearing you.
That's right.
How are the both of you doing?
We're great, praise God. I mean, we're just doing fabulous well.
I can't believe you're going to... Were you allowed to share your age,
I mean,
Gavin? Seriously?
Sure.
All right, 86.
Sure,
God
I'm
bless
86 years old.
You look phenomenal.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God, it's great.
Is the secret that you have to star in the Love Boat to be like you? I mean,
Hey, you have to eat some of the good princess food.
It's the air.
All right, so what are you most known for, Gavin? Are you most known for Murray or Merrill, or is that generational?
It's kind of a toss-up. It depends who's writing to me, because I hear from both all the time, and now I'm hearing from my book. But I think probably a lot of people, a lot of people go back to Kelly's Heroes, a movie I did before the Mary Tyler Moore Show. I just get mail from all over. Even the ironic thing is, I played a guy named Big Chicken on the first Hawaii Five-0, and there are some people that still address me as Big Chicken, including one of my sons.
oh, my God.
He says, hey, Big Chicken Cacciatore, how are you today? Hey, Big Chicken. I mean, and I was doing a talk show in Boston, a call-in show, and some guy said, hey, Big Chicken. So some things you can't get away from. I'm known as Big Chicken for some people, and Captain Steubing and Murray. I'm just so grateful I was able to make a living doing what I wanted to do.
You'll answer to anything.
I will answer to anything you pay me for.
I mean, Vicky, can you believe it's been 40 years since it premiered? You were just a little girl. How did the Love Boat change both of your lives?
Jill, she called you, but that's how ingrained you are in her memory.
I too will answer to anything. So there you go.
It runs in the family.
You know, it was an amazing opportunity for a girl from a small town that had one stoplight and a Foster's freeze to be catapulted into a hit TV show already existing, and then be able to take cruises to the most amazing places on the planet. It was an amazing opportunity, and I'm just blessed that I'm still able to work with Princess and cruise and have fun and celebrate, which we do a lot of celebrating.
Here's something,
Go ahead.
Way before the show, when the show first started, I was doing Annie Get Your Gun in San Francisco with Debbie Reynolds. I go back and forth. And one night, she was in the audience way before I got to even meet her when she became my daughter. Isn't that ironic?
Crazy?
Yeah.
So, Jill, I have to ask you a question, because you've done many different things. One of them, you were an assignment desk person in a news organization.
I was an assignment editor.
What was that experience like?
Oh, it was amazing. It was an amazing opportunity. I started out as a desk assistant. I moved up to an assignment editor, and then I moved over to investigative for a while. And it was great. It was really, really great fun. And I left the business when they decided that they wanted to support our lead-in, which was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They wanted me to look for live vampires in Los Angeles, and I thought, you know what? Edward R. Murrow would not like this. I'm out.
I love it.
God.
And quickly, admittedly, I'm a gay man, and I've done the RSVP cruises, and you're a big supporter of the LGBT community, so thank you so much for that.
Of course, I've done an RSVP.
I know.
It was one of the most...
too. I live in the Palm Springs area.
Yeah. It was some of the most fun I've ever had.
That is great. I want you to come on my next cruise. How do I get the two of you on that cruise?
Well, you got to talk to the owners of RSVP and say, hey.
Okay, I'm going to do that. That's fantastic.
But come on a princess cruise.
As long as it's princess, we could be there.
Listen, I have to tell you, most people come up to us all the time and they say, please bring the show back, which, who knows, there have been so many machinations of that possibility thrown around. But you can do a princess cruise and actually experience us. There's a thing that they do, which I'm telling you, Scott, you would love. It's called the Love Boat Disco Deck Party.
Oh, my God.
And the dancers come out. They're all wearing the afros. They do a dance called the Isaac, and there's a video
drink.
of us. And
the
there's
Isaac drink.
a drink that actually Ted Lange, who played Isaac, created, and it's rum and pomegranate juice and lime, and it's awesome. So, but it's only on Princess, so you have to come and celebrate with us.
All right, that sounds good to me.
Well, speaking of, it's interesting that we can still experience you on the ship, but talk to us about how just the show really changed America and how we all cruise now, because that didn't happen before the Love Boat.
No, it was 1977. The Mary Tyler Moore show just ended, and I was going to go back to doing my nightclub act with my wife and other people, and so I got a call from Aaron Spelling, and that was the beginning, though they had made them twice before, it was the beginning of really cruising being shown week after week after week to people with these big guest stars, with these 3 different kinds of stories, with happy endings that really got to people's hearts, and they realized, hey, we can take a ship, we can take a princess cruise too, and they started doing it. And as you can see, the industry is absolutely, I mean, I know people that don't want to even live in a house anymore, that own their own apartments on ships.
On ships, yeah.
It's really become a new way of life, and to think that we had a little part to do with that, to bring, there's something about water, being on water, and sorry, but just I hate to mention H2O because it makes me, my age, you have to go no matter when you're, but
You're funny.
Well, I've had 2 kids, so we share a similar...
we talk about things like that. Sorry, we didn't know we were on television.
That's all right. Really
It
quick,
is the morning.
before we go, Charo was probably one of my favorite guest stars. Who stands out? Like Frank Sinatra, I mean, you had so many wonderful guest stars. Who stands out the most to the both of you?
Oh, boy. I mean, there's so many. Who would have ever thought that we'd have Andy Warhol on the Love Boat?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But we did.
Or Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. You had
For those of you that like wrestlers. Yeah. And then we had the Temptations. I think they were all on the same show, as a matter of fact. And then we had Ginger Rogers, and then Ethel Merman, and all the rest of those great musical comedy people. Come on.
Donald O'Connor.
Yes,
I mean,
Donald with the seal.
Yes.
Georgia Engel.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know what? We're out of time, and we could talk to you guys all day long, but we just want everyone to know.
I wish you could.
I know you guys know this, but like our producer still has you on the DVR. You can watch The Love Boat today. You can make your life happy. Put it on your DVR. You can still watch it every day if people want to.
You can. We're in 93 countries, so we're not going anywhere.
The Palm Springs area, it's on every Sunday from 5 to 6 or sometimes 7.
Jill and Gavin, we love you both. Our love from Better Connecticut. If you're ever in Connecticut, please come look us up. We'd love to have you on the show. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you so much.
Love you. We love you.
Yes,
oh my God.
Thank